Some juicy shit here.
Probably not, no.
But I gotta make sure I don't take too much or they're gonna know.
The infection.
What do you mean?
Too much is too
The
obvious.
red eyes and the obvious madness only happen
Alright,
in
let's
the
get the hell
last
out of here.
stages of the
Let's
disease.
hope he knows what he's
What
doing.
happens before that?
So, treasure.
This is holy ground.
That sounds fun. This is a great stream. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you very much. Chaotic Criname. Roby Panda. Thanks. Is Puka a narc? No, Puka is not a narc. I have his mind under my whim, and he would never. He would never. Alright, so I definitely want to go do the treasure map as soon as I can. But, I think this is right here, so I might as well get back there. Do I want to go in there or around? I guess going around. Hello, sir. Come on, me. Aw, man, it's my main man, Bruja. So, for those who don't know, I used to play Counter-Strike a long time ago, back when I was like 13, I'd say. Something like that. And I hung out with a lot of adults who did a lot of drugs and a lot of drinking. And Bruja was one of them. So, he definitely inspired me to drink Coke and beer, thinking it was Coke and rum. And it was a terrible idea. Thank you, man. Had a fucking man right there.
Across the sea because of a
Yo, dog, what up?
madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said that they were after the Signet Stone, and if they succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the cycle.
Listening to you talk almost makes me forget that all this fuss here is merely based on some bad dreams you and your Neremese friends had.
The threat is real. Deny it as much as you like, but deep inside, you feel it as much as I do.
Tila, you're a commander, and a commander doesn't care about feelings, but about facts. You have made this mistake before, Tilor, back then in Kira. And we all know
the mission will happen. I'm sorry.
you have a visitor.
So, you are the prodigy everyone is talking about. Interesting. I am Teolor Aranthia, son of Lorius I and grandmaster of the Order, and I'm honored to meet you. What is your name?
My name is Hanzo. You wanted to see me?
Yes, and I will come straight to the point. You are here because I believe that you are special. Humanity faces a threat that needs to be stopped, and to achieve this, you are indispensable.
Oh, all page. Again, thank you very much. I just saw that. Thank you. You're talking about the Red Madness, aren't you?
Among other things, yes. I do not need to explain to you that the present situation on Vin is chaotic. The wars, the living dead, common people who are losing their minds, to name only the most obvious. What most people are not aware of is the connection between these events. You, however, have encountered it, as have I.
Right. I've encountered crazy bitches in their bits. It's crazy, these visions. So, do you know where they come from? Is it like Illinois? Syracuse?
I do. And I will explain everything to you. What it means, who we are, and what your part in all of this is. Come, follow me. Maybe you already know who I am. My entire life, I served the gods who ruled Vin, until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know is that the one responsible for their death is my son, Narazul Aranthia. He hated the Lightborn because he believed that they robbed mankind of their right to freedom. So he strived to overthrow them. He found followers, formed an army and declared war on them. And thus, on me, a servant of the Lightborn as well.
Stop walking in there! Come on, move! Come on, dog! Bits are coming, we gotta go! Oh no. Please tell me you're gonna move. There's been a lot of... There you go. Pure demon ghost. Winslow. Thank you. For your bits.
It
And
all
obvious,
ended in a
thank you.
battle 30 years ago, which Narazul won. He killed every single survivor except for me, and locked me in a dungeon on Nerim. I still do not know why he spared me.
If Narathzul was your son, why did he hate the gods so much? Shouldn't he have been, I don't know, devoted to them?
There were circumstances favoring the development, but it's a long story which we won't discuss now.
So the Lightborn are really dead. If you, the Order of the Gods, acknowledge that fact, why do people not know about it?
Good question. Because at the moment stability is the highest good, even more so considering what we are facing. The rulers of Kira and Kile both made the mistake to acknowledge the death of the gods to their people, and the civil wars that followed in their countries are evidence of the chaos that such a revelation entails. Enderal is the cradle of the Order of the Gods, the epitome of theocracy. It is unthinkable what would happen if we confirmed these rumors. I am sure you understand this. Maybe when all this is over that will change, but for now it is imperative that we deny all rumors of that kind.
But you managed it for yourself.
Yes, after more than 30 years, when the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear. And during my escape in the northern mountains of Nerim, I also had them for the first time, the dreams.
Thank you, Winslow. Thank you. Don't be these people, Puka. We're businessmen. We are here to make a trading empire. And these people are just throwing their bits away. They're just throwing it away. It's like there's a bit burning party and they're just tossing in the bonfire. But we, you and I, Puka, we're gonna make out. We're gonna make some shit
I always saw
out of these bits.
terrible light. Heard scream, and I felt like I was burning up from the inside. And above all, like a veil, there was the knowledge of imminence. Of course, I dismissed these dreams as the delusion of a man close to death. So I concentrated on making it through the mountains somehow. 2 days after my escape, I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son had not found me.
An acolyte of your son? But weren't they your enemy? Thank you.
Yes, but he did not recognize me, and brought me to their headquarters instead, an old monastery in the mountains. The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that the death of the Lightborn had made me insignificant. I do not know. Still, even after my recovery, the dreams continued. At first, I doubted my sanity, but after some time I told the leader of the mages, Constantine, about them. He said something that I had never expected. I was not alone. He, as well as many others, gifted on Vin dream.
Hold on. My walk is stuck on. So I need to make that not stuck on. That's not what I wanted today. So let's fix that. God fucking Jesus, man! I have McDonald's now. I am happy. You happy? Yeah, you happy. Thank you. I hope you got a great burger, or a chicken sandwich, or chicken nuggets, or maybe even an ice cream. That'd be great. I'm sure you probably would like that. Everyone loves a good old ice cream. So, yeah. that's a good decision, man. Good for you. Good for you, man. Good for you. Maybe it's this thing. Who knows? Let's see.
The more we talked
Alright,
about
I
the
fixed
matter,
it.
the stronger
We're
our
fine.
suspicion grew, which has now turned out the truth. Dreams. They come from the same place. They are a shared memory.
What the? Nah, it's pretty crap. I would like ice cream though, but you make it better. Thanks, Winslow. I appreciate the fact I make your crap Donald's better. A proposer. Thanks, man. Shared memory.
The collective subconscious. Yes, I know that you can feel it too, and probably far more intense than we do. But like you back then, we were not able to make sense of the images. So we went looking for answers in the remains of the civilization that was before us. The Pyreans.
Thank you, French. Thus the excavations, like in old Rashingrad. What did you find out?
3 things. First, there were many civilizations before us and before the Pyreans. Maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. Second, the history of each civilization unfolded and still unfolds according to a pattern. They emerge, they blossom, and at some point, at the apex of their existence, they simply disappear without any trace. And third, everything that has happened in the past years, and which is still happening, indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us. We are part of an eternal loop, a cycle, and our cycle is approaching its end.
Hundreds of prophets have predicted the end of the world, and it never happened. I admit that this world has been brighter. Nicole, Dan, thank you. You mean that the end of the humanity lies ahead? What else are there? What else is available? You're moving your lips, and you shouldn't. A pattern. That the chronicles of each civilization are identical. So this is your explanation for the Red Madness, the wars.
Yes, dramatically put, they're the envoys of the end.
Let's see. A pattern.
Not identical, but one can split them up into episodes which repeat themselves in the very same manner, into patterns.
People want to show the cup, but I don't know. Do it if you want. I'll... When we're done with the story here, stop moving your lips. Stop chewing your gum. Okay. Alright, listen. So, I admit that this world has seen brighter days, but isn't it a little bit much of a leap?
I see why you would say that, and I've felt the same way for a very long time too. But there came a moment when we simply could not deny it anymore. We began to study the history of the Pyreans more intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. In its early days, the Pyrean Empire was split up by a disaster, just like Vin was split up by the Starfall after the reign of the Eterna. Also, the Pyreans had a ruling caste who declared themselves gods after the catastrophe. The 2 castes of the Sun Priest. They, too, ruled until they were overthrown. This overthrowing was followed by an outbreak of wars and chaos. And then, just like that, the Pyreans ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing.
Why did they turn against something? How in blazes can the entire civilization disappear? Where do I come in? Where do these visions and powers come? Yeah, how about that?
Well, this is the reason why we need your help. Not only episodes of history recur within every cycle, characters do as well.
I hope you're enjoying your pizza, Jet Void. Thank you, Jet Void. Thank you. Characters recur.
Yes, the Pyreans call them the emissaries. They emerge very shortly before the cleansing occurs, like a law of nature, an answer to the Red Madness.
What
And
the
I only want
fuck?
them, as are you. While I take on the role of the ruler, you take on the role of the prophet.
I'm supposed to be a prophet.
It's just a description. Call it what you will. But without doubt, it is the truth. Your story matches the descriptions perfectly.
Thank you, Winslow. If I play a role, does that mean that something is controlling me? Controlling us?
No. As I already said, the emissaries simply appear at the beginning of the end, like pieces on a chessboard. We are determined by our skills. How and to what end we use them is our choice.
And I take it this is the reason that Naramis mages are here, isn't it? Firespark, Pegast, and Sharim?
Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself.
And why me, of all people?
I do not know. Firespark the Mage has told me your story, and even though your fate is tragic, unlike me, you were insignificant before your change. So maybe everyone can become an emissary, or we simply have not understood the pattern yet.
I'll take care of them, Winslow. I got you, boo. Don't worry. I understand you're using me for money laundering. It's okay. I won't tell the fuzz. What defines this prophet?
On the one hand, your power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed. I assume you have already realized this. On the other hand, your ability to look into the past, and therefore into the future.
Into the past, and therefore into the future. What do you mean?
Your visions are a window into the past. And as every cycle is based on the same events, it is a window into the future as well. You can feel the thread this world is woven with. And because of that, you can see things that have happened, and thus will happen again.
So the
This
Monado.
gift makes you indispensable to us. And it is why I want your help.
Let's see. What do you think that we can overcome the cycles? What's in it for me? Having an incredibly stressful couple of weeks at work, I took the day off to unwind, and I'm glad you did this 24-hour stream. Thanks. Roby Panda, thank you very much. Hopefully, the next few weeks are a little bit better for you. I understand stress. Stress is dumb. Some people have different levels of it, so hopefully your levels of it goes down. Thank you. What's in it for me? Because I'm a businessman. Businessman Hansel needs to make sure he gets his just desserts.
If it is wealth and power you seek, you will have it. The Order has enough of both.
Good enough for me. Alright, if I can help, I will try to do so.
Good. However, there's one more thing before the actual work begins. I want you to join our order, and to do so, you have to pass a test. A trial.
Fuck, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, stress sucks, man. Use all of this to buy yourself a massage chair or some crap, maybe buy a playhouse for the bits. Alright, for those who are curious, some people don't understand, a bit equals a penny. So pretty much I was just handed 10,000 pennies. Now you could put 10,000 pennies into dollars into Google if you're ever curious. That's how many pennies were just handed to me. I have 10,000 pennies right in this hand. 5,000 pennies. And then 2,000 pennies. And then another 10,000 pennies. There's a lot of pennies going around right now. There's a whole lot of pennies. So, listen, is joining the order really necessary?
It is. Whatever you think about our story, we are the only faction that is strong enough to oppose the cycle. If you want to be part of our mission, you need to have access to our knowledge and resources. There will be voices in the Order speaking against your admission, as they are speaking against the presence of the Neremese mages. Consider it an honor or a necessity. It is up to you.
What kind of test?
It is the trial the novices have to pass in order to be exalted to the role of a keeper. Only the best students
Yeah, I only have
order
Enderal
are
installed.
allowed admission, and even though you have not been a novice, I want you to take it too. At this very moment, 2 novices are on their way to the testing grounds. I have informed them about your arrival.
How did you know I would accept? Fair enough. Oh, actually, yeah, that's exactly what I was curious.
I had a hunch. Let us leave it at that.
You were gonna force me. Neat. I respect that. Who?
I have only a slight acquaintance with them. However, I know that they are both very talented and have been working hard toward the test. But see them for yourself.
Very well. Wait, let me try. Let's see if I can pull it off. Very well. Where can I find them?
At the border to the Heartland, near the Whisper Wood. They will be waiting for you there. Take the Myret, talk to Signet Master Bartar, and hand him this package. And then follow his orders. One more thing. It might be self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the death of the lightborn to yourself. I do not believe you can do any real harm, but in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic. After the cycle has been stopped, we will deliberate upon how we deal with the matter, if and how we tell our people about it. But not now, that is for sure. Now, leave. The sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
Yes, sir. Winslow. Thank you. Also, thank you for stopping finally. I hope you enjoy eating still. Thank you. And Bilbo Ponycheeks, thank you. Haku, we gotta go. You just said you were done.
Yes, it makes sense.
Winslow has given pretty much enough to buy a fucking moped or some shit. I don't know how much mopeds are. Better than him, he's given enough to buy a fucking really nice, like, fucking jacket. Like, a really good jacket. Uppy Bunny, he's given to buy, like, 4 copies of Skyrim. Fuck, dude. If each bit is a penny, this is $5, right? Did the math. No, that is not. It's not $5 off, people. Thank you. Paku, we gotta fucking go. Thank you guys. But y'all really need to realize bits are powerful things. Y'all need to keep them in a precious place. In your wallets. Not in a cup. Not on the floor. Why are you here?
Now look at that. It's the prodigy.
I don't want to talk to you. I got things I gotta do. Let's go. But I can't. No, the cup's bad. Russ, happy birthday again, man. I hope you're having a good one, pal. For like 2 seconds. 1, 2. There you go. Apparently it's been exploding in the background. You blew it up. All those bombs that were being dropped. Alright. Sorry I couldn't catch all the stream today. I've been at work all day, but I'm glad I could be here for however long I can tonight. Hope you had a good day at work. Thank you very much, Sonny. Alright, now, this is a nice looking fucking day, isn't it, Paku? Alright, so, let's get some shit done. We can go meet him and the 2 novices. Or... what is this shit about? Oh, this is to pay for the Bits Cups medical bills. Alright. I'll accept that. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I will get to that. Ah, mourns your sister Gideon. She was a victim. Oh, right. You know... let's do that one. I kind of want to do that one. Is that in here? Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that one. Because that lady is like... she's kind of cute. You know, maybe we can go like, you know... she could be the babysitter. She could be Paku's babysitter. Yeah, that's fine. I had this outdoor. Christ. So that's it then. We're done. We're done. You're done with the bits. You are literally on probation now. You are not allowed to bid anymore. Thank you. I'm literally taking that privilege away from you. Thank you. Let's go see about this. So a real quick recap. The lady, she was crying. It's literally this lady right here. I always tell you, her. We found her at the grave. She was sad, and now we're gonna be like, yo, dog.
Walk blessed.
Elia is on her way back to the temple. She was in a graveyard mourning her sister.
Of course, her sister. I completely forgot. Oh, Euro, you damned old fool. I guess I should be lenient with her. Here, I think I owe you this for your time. Now, excuse me. We have a lot to do here.
That's beyond me.
Wow, that was 150. Thanks, dog. That was easy. Shit. Easy 150 is easiest 150 I've ever made, Pac. Let's get going. We're gonna buy some sugar. I had some leftover bits too. I'm willing to violate my probation, empty my bit account. Christ. And I want to keep my bits in your wallet. Right? That's a horrible idea. Better than him. But thank you. And Shadow Dark Hell. Thanks. Thanks, man. What's the bit count today? I'm afraid to look. Truth be told, I'm genuinely afraid to look. So let's look. Let's confront our fear and see how much you people made a mistake about.